Should I call it quits? I don't know. Got a cloudy view, you seem to make up my mind. We're not on the same page, and it shows. You're 100 steps ahead, while I'm falling behind. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to the 10-minute morning, brought to you by Beachside Burgers. And this week, the good people at Service Equipment. Service Equipment is a world-leading equipment dealer powered by iconic brands and unrivaled support. With 64 dealerships across Canada, New Zealand, and Australia, we are a global team with one shared purpose. It's our mission to enable our customers' success by providing practical and reliable equipment solutions and support. Thank you to them. And we are very excited today to be bringing you an interview with Brady Norrish. So excited. Thanks. Welcome to the show, Brady.
Thanks for having me on, Rick. It's nice to reach out back home, and it's really cool what you got going on here. So I'm happy to be on.
Thank you. Tell us a little bit about where you're from and a little bit about yourself.
From back home, right where you're broadcasting right now, and I am currently in Nottingham, United Kingdom. I'm enjoying my time over here. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of new cultures, that sort of thing, and really enjoying the countryside as well as what I'm doing over here, which is playing hockey. So everybody wants to be able to do that, play pro. I'm enjoying my time over here in Europe, and it's been really exciting being a part of the experience over here.
Okay, and where is Nottingham?
Nottingham is basically, I would say central, a few hours north of London, right in the center of the United Kingdom is probably the best way to explain it. When we go on the road, we're pretty much an hour any direction, so it's pretty easy to get around, and we're kind of right in the heart of the United Kingdom.
Perfect. How disappointed when you got over there and you find out they weren't called the Sheriffs? They were called the
Panthers. I didn't really think about it too much, even when I ended up signing here. I didn't remember the Robin Hood reference and and all that, but as soon as I did sign, I told people, they all came back with the Robin Hood reference. So I didn't think about it until that, but no, I really didn't think too much about it.
Have you met the Queen yet?
I have not. She has not been around in Nottingham. We did get a chance to go to London for a couple of days and spend time there and do a little bit of touring. But unfortunately, the Queen was not there. We got to see a few places where she did hang out, but I missed her. So hopefully I get her next time when I'm able to get back up there. But I don't think she actually stays in London anymore. I think she stays somewhere else since all that stuff went on. But maybe next time when I'm up there.
Right on. Yeah, London, beautiful, I've heard. Awesome. How's the team doing so far?
So far, so good. It's an interesting league. There's Champions League games and there's regular league games. I haven't caught on to quite how the process works, but obviously every game's important. I believe we've only lost one and lost one in overtime. Other than that, it's been all wins. I think we're about 8 games in or so, 8 or 9 games in. So we're doing okay. And we're just hoping to keep going. But so far, so good. And we're just going to keep chipping away at the season and enjoying where we are right now.
Good. And how are you doing so far?
Good. Yeah. I was just happy to be back. I had a couple years off there with what was going on and injuries and things like that. So it was good to get back, and it was good to get back in a really cool place like Nottingham. So it's been a good time. Same with our group. Just hope to keep getting better. Yeah, I'm just enjoying playing hockey and being in the United Kingdom right now. I'm not trying to complicate things, just taking it day by day and enjoying where I am.
Perfect. I found it interesting when I was visiting your team's website. There's no individual stats, and I even had a harder time just finding game results. It's interesting being overseas where North America, we're so stat driven. I kind of like the process, but it's interesting. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, so that's a couple of people that have told me that now, and I thought that was interesting. Most leagues I played in, as soon as you go to the website, you get the score, you get the highlights, and and everything you need and individual stats and things like that. I haven't been on to the website myself to see what they offer, but I'm going to check it out for sure. And I'm not too sure why they don't have that all set up, but it is a bit of a pain for family and friends that want to, keep in touch and things like that, like yourself. So I don't know what's going on there, whether it's going to happen in the future or not, but there's obviously ways to catch on. You can go to the league or anything like that, but I haven't noticed it myself, but I'll definitely figure it out. And if I find a way that's easier for you guys to stay up to date on it, I'll let you know.
No problem. I just found it interesting. What's your favorite part about playing overseas so far?
I would say the country and the people here. It's been interesting and exciting and fun to be a part of the new culture at the rink, as well as what's surrounded by the rink. It's just a different way of living. The streets are different. The countryside's different. It's all been new, and it's all been exciting and fun, and it's just a huge eye opener to what else is out there. So I'm very grateful to be able to play over here and to be able to take all of what's going on around me. And not very many people are able to take advantage of the opportunities that they have, and I'm glad that I'm able to do so.
Perfect. I had a buddy, he played overseas for a while, and I asked him what it was like, and he said his shoulders never felt better. Have the games been physical over there, or do you notice
Yeah,
it's not as?
that's funny. That's what a lot of people say. They say that it's a little bit more skilled here. I think that is the case in certain leagues. The United Kingdom league here, I don't think that might be the same. It's been fairly physical. The bigger ice is probably what makes the biggest difference. You have a little bit more time to make a decision and things like that. So guys aren't all over you as much as they would be back home in the North American League. So you got more time to make decisions, and usually you can get rid of the puck before somebody's pushing their shoulder into you, sort of thing. So maybe a little bit that way, but I found games have been quite as physical.
Good. Awesome. What's been your favorite thing to eat over there so far?
I've got a little bit of everything. I don't have a favorite. Well, maybe I do have a favorite. They got this Sunday dinner type thing going where it's roast beef and veggies and what else do they throw in there? It's almost like a Thanksgiving meal. Instead of turkey, it's roast beef. It's pretty good. So that's one thing that I've had a few times that they give us a meal after a Sunday game at home. So I've had that a few times and I've quite enjoyed it. But overall, I haven't had something that's really caught my eye yet. But it's all been good.
Good. What's been the worst thing to eat over there?
I have, like I said, I don't think I've had anything that's been bad. They do have these, just what I explained to you in this Sunday meal. They do got these. I don't even know what they're called, but there's some sort of a pastry or bun type doohickey. But they get set to the side when I have my Sunday meal. So I don't chew into those ones, but overall everything's been pretty good.
Right on. Did you know any guys over there, or were you, or anybody going in there, or were you just kind of going in blind and walking into a dressing room going, "Hi, I'm Brady"?
More or less blind. In all honesty, this summer I was training like crazy just to make sure I could still play after those injuries and things like that. So I just said, screw it, I'm going to play. And I actually ended up knowing a few guys that I played against in the A and in the Coast. So other than that, no, I was kind of going in blind. But obviously, the hockey world is a small world. So you enter the room and everybody knows everybody basically. You either played against somebody or you played with somebody. So
Absolutely.
it's easy to get along with people.
And it's all them life skills growing up, all the summer hockey and all the junior A's and all the rinks you've been to. You get used to that process of, this is what I'm here to do. And you walk in and you'll find everybody's mutual, and doesn't take long to make some friends.
Yeah, very much. It's like you said, it's a hockey world. It's a small world, and when it comes to the hockey rink and being on a team and the organization and atmosphere, everybody tends to be on the same page. So it makes it easy to get along with people. And if you don't usually last long. So
How are the accommodations?
good. Yeah, it's nothing fancy or anything like that. We're not in big mansions and stuff, but it's nice enough apartments. I have a roommate and I get along well. He's got his own space and I got mine, and yeah, nothing fancy, but it's a nice enough apartment that we make work, and we're right on the edge of downtown. So if we want to go downtown, it's only a 10-minute walk, which can be good, can be bad, depending on the day and how it is. But no, yeah, the housing and things like that is nice.
Good. And one more question. Have you had to drive on the wrong side of the road yet?
I have not gotten an accident yet, knock on wood, but we are given a car and we are given the opportunity to drive on the wrong side of the road. So far so good. I'm holding my breath on that one, but yeah, so far so good. And I've had to go to a few appointments here where I've had to drive. I think the farthest I've gone here is about 20, 25 minutes, but for the most part, you just follow the flow of traffic and you're fine.
Yeah. We rented scooters one time in the Bahamas and we just about died several times.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. That would have been interesting.
Well, thanks a lot, Brady. I appreciate your time. Hopefully you'll come on in the middle of the season here again and just give us an update how everything's going. I appreciate it.
For sure. Thanks for having me on, Rick, and hope everything is good back home and everyone's staying happy and healthy.